The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for SoFi Technologies with the ticker symbol SOFI. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for SoFi Technologies, and there was a nice pump up after this earnings report. They did pretty good, and SoFi is actually a very good company. They have pretty good credit cards, payment processing company. They're pretty good at doing that. So we had a nice pop up, and this was very overextended and unsustainable, and we got hit right by a resistance point. You can see this is a very strong resistance point that's been in place since May of last year. This was the first time prices got rejected from it. This was the second time. Now we had the third time. So that's why, technical analysis is very important, because these things work. When people say it doesn't work, what they're referring to is something like this. So this is a good example. So you can see how prices were inside of this downtrend channel for several months, and when prices came back to the resistance side, it sent prices lower. But then eventually someone was like, oh, why did it break here? Well, look, there were signs on the chart telling you that we weren't going to go to the opposite side. So this is where people say, oh, technical analysis doesn't work. We just broke through the thing. Well, obviously there were signs telling us that we were going to break it. I'm pretty sure there was a measured move that was reached, and also prices could not reach the lower side of the channel. So it was telling me that we were probably going to see a breakout, and that's exactly what happened. So just because, we don't bounce from a level, or we do bounce from a level, you have to see the clues telling you why that occurred. So technical analysis definitely works. You can see that SoFi, why didn't it break through this $8 level and continue to like the $12 or $13 level? Well, you can see in the past, some reason people are looking at this chart and looking at this price at this $8 level, and they're like, okay, time to sell. And that's exactly what happened, and it's trapping a bunch of longs thinking we're going to break out, and you can see that prices got rejected. So since we got rejected from the top side, this is looking like a ranging pattern that's been in place. So this is a very long range, so it has a lot of force to it, or strength. If it's a little tiny range, for example, something like down here, we can probably break out quickly. But if we have a big range, it holds a lot of strength. So since we just hit the top side, market structure tells me we're going to go to the bottom. So we're going to attempt to reach this level right here, back at the 480. There is a big gap that could be filled too at the 593 level. So if we reach that gap, there's a good chance we come back all the way down, because there's not a lot of support that was created in this up move. So SoFi is looking kind of bearish. We'll see what it does right now. We are at a breakout point at this 639 level. So if it can't go down, it's going to go back up to retest this high. So we'll have to wait and see. But as right now, SoFi is at a crucial point. We're at the middle of the range pretty much. So this is where it can get choppy. At the highs and lows is when you get the big moves. So in the middle of the range, traders are deciding, hey, are we going to go back? Are we going to go down still, or are we going to go back up to retest the highs? As right now, I don't know which one they're going to do, but that's how it can play out. If we with conviction break this level and fill in this gap, there's a good chance we go back down to the lows. If we start trending higher, then we trapped in shorts thinking we're going to go lower, and which means we're probably going to retest these highs. But either way, SoFi is looking kind of rangy, and we're just making these big wide swings between the 480 level and the $8 level. So that's all I have on the daily chart. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart, you can see that prices broke through the EMA, which is a good sign, and we're coming back down to retest it, which is right around this $6 level. And there's a gap that could be filled too. So it does look like SoFi wants to drop lower. It doesn't have to, but it does look like it wants to. And we could probably just be range bound for the rest of this year, because equities don't really look good right now. you'd expect prices to just rocket up out of here after making a low point. Instead, we're just going sideways and chopping. It's like the volume just dried up. So you could probably just see some sideways continuation to the sideways for SoFi and pretty much a lot of other stocks, if not down. So do I think you can still get to $1 or $2? Possibly, but there's a lot of buyers at this $4 level, so they might not let it drop down that low. We'll have to wait and see. But as right now, it's looking bearish. I'm looking for lower price targets depending on how it breaks that level that it's currently trading at. There's a good chance it comes back down to like the $4 level. Now if we see a significant bounce up, then we're going to back up to retest these highs, and maybe then we are starting an uptrend. We'll have to wait and see. But as right now, that's all I have for SoFi this week. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.